The day, Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. These are the headlines for the day. Can you imagine living in a city with few cars or none at all? Many cities are banning or reducing circulation of cars. Take Pontevedra as example. Soon, you will be able to 3D print your own chocolate in your preferred shape and Europe's insatiable appetite for frogs' legs, causing biodiversity crisis in countries supplying delicacy. Hello there, my name is Michael and you're watching MW Newscast. These are the news in detail. First story, Pontevedra, example of a city with few cars. While many cities around the world are trying to respond to the double whammy of the climate emergency and the health crisis caused by air pollution, by considering or already implementing measures to ban cars as a way to reduce emissions and to protect residents from pollution, there are others promoting the use of cars by requiring owners and developers to include car parking spaces, even for individual housing projects. Can you believe it? There are many cities that have banned cars for good. One of the pioneer cities is Pontevedra, located in the northwest of Spain, with a population of approximately 83,000 people. Around 1999, the city was clogged with traffic, and the air was filled with exhaust fumes, and a cacophony of 80,000 to 150,000 vehicles circulating in the 1.8 square mile city center each day. That year, a new city mayor and a new city council came on board with an extremely radical proposal of restricting vehicles' access to the city center. Results were seen almost immediately. Traffic in the city center dropped by 97%, carbon dioxide levels fell by 67%, and obviously car-related deaths also dropped drastically. The downtown has not had a single traffic fatality since 2011. Now the city is for the people, not for cars. Instead of noise of revving engines or honking horns, you can hear the sounds of children playing or the conversation between locals. Amazing! I hope cities around the world follow this example. Next, 3D printed healthy chocolates. Chocolates are so delicious due to its fat content, which immediately brings the question of its healthiness. While there are good and bad fats, it all depends on how much of them we consume. But sometimes it is quite difficult to keep counting or measuring what we eat, especially if it comes to chocolates. This is good news for all of us chocoholics. We would be able to soon 3D print low-fat chocolates. Scientists at the Department of Food Science at the Rutgers School of Environmental and Biological Sciences have created a new low-fat chocolate using a 3D printer. Chocolate is generally made with cocoa butter, cocoa powder, and powdered sugar, and then combined with any one of a variety of different emulsifiers. Seeking to lower the level of fat in the mixture, the researchers created a water in cocoa butter emulsion held together by gum arabic, an extract from the acacia tree that is commonly used in the food industry to replace the cocoa butter. The researchers mixed the emulsion with golden syrup to enhance the flavor and added that combination to other ingredients. Definitely good news, not only healthy, but you will be able to print your chocolate on the shape of your preference as well. Last story for the day, Europe's appetite for frogs' legs is driving species to extinction. Frog legs are one of the most well-known dishes in French cuisine and very much consumed in various European countries. They are also consumed in other parts of the world, including Vietnam and China. According to an ancient legend, 12th century monks started eating amphibians, which the church classified as fish, to get around a strict no-meat diet. A recent report published in a journal Nature Conservation between 2010 and 2019. The total imports of frog legs in the European Union, with Belgium the main importer and France the main consumer, amounted to 40.7 million kilograms, which equals to nearly 2 billion frogs. Indonesia provides an estimated 74% of frogs imported to the EU, followed by Vietnam with 21%, Turkey 4%, and Albania 0.7%. But this food delicacy comes at a high cost to ecosystem health and biodiversity in general. The report warns that Europe's insatiable appetite for frogs is decimating local populations in these countries. Frogs have a critical role in many ecosystems. They are insect predators, and when they are driven to extinction, the only alternative left is the use of toxic pesticides to control insects. The researchers are calling the frog exporting countries to better regulate the trade of these amphibians. Something must be done soon to prevent havoc with ecological and biodiverse habits. And that's all for today's edition. Thanks for watching Newscast. Subscribe and hit the notification button to be on top of events happening around the world and the universe. Once again, my name is Michael. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful day.